Irish Pavilion and a project, a video, very powerful video about witches, but not only. It's Jessie Jones. Can you please tell us about the project?
Absolutely. The title, to begin with the title, it was inspired by an Italian wages for housework movement in the 1970s, so a women's rights labour movement basically, in which women were heard to shout, tremble, in English, tremble, tremble, the witches are coming. In that movement,
tremate, le streghe son tornate.
Exactly. Equating labour movements to persecution of witches. Very interesting to put these two things into dialogue, and as the Italian theorist and philosopher Silvia Federici would talk about in her very influential book Caliban and the Witch, looking at that moment of the enclosure of the commons, the accumulation of capital, the oppression of women, and taking women's bodily control outside of their own jurisdiction to the state, to the church, to other areas, was a necessary part of the accumulation of capital, because capital resided in labour and women controlled labour through birth. So the politics that this whole artwork comes from in Ireland is very much about female bodily determination and the very strong and necessary people's movement in Ireland to repeal the 8th Amendment of the Constitution, which equates the life of the fetus to the life of the mother, making abortion obviously illegal, but also putting women in very precarious health situations, sometimes during childbirth. So strong movement, and we imagine the government will call a referendum finally on this issue soon. But what Jessie has tried to do in this artwork, Tremble Tremble, is to create the idea of another form of the law of Inutera Gigante, in which the myth is that we are all citizens in this law, the womb of the giant. And she's made an exhibition that's really informed by film and the vernacular of film, an expanded idea of film. So you see moving curtains, moving image, moving curtains, and really that all of these elements of film and the surrounding presence of the giantess in whom we are citizen envelops us, moves around us.
Because the end of the video is you enveloping people on this kind of curtain, and to end quite ending together. That is a kind of hope, I think.
Yeah, I think what you feel when you're in there, you're not just looking at art, you're implicated in art, and that's really what she wanted to achieve, a sense that this thing could move around you, you could be engaged within it. You're not kind of standing outside as a spectator. You're really part of that thing. That giantess is happening to you.